Okay, here's the 50-footer with the extension on it. So naturally what I would do, I would pull it out away from the building, but I don't want to mess it up. I just want to show you that at 10 pounds, it's not that heavy, but you should always put something on the bottom. But I'm coming down with it. There you go. But anyways, that shows you. I wonder if I could get it all the way up. Someone doesn't run it over. See, these tighten up really nice now. So let's see what we got here. Look how stiff that is for 65 feet, you know? Nice and stiff. And then, okay, so this is 50 feet. And then you got your 15-foot extension. They're a 7 and then an 8. Isn't that cool? And it works either way. So let's see if I can get this up without killing myself. Or the pole. Okay. Probably gonna break a clamp. But this is 65 feet. It's not the right way to do it. But it shows you, look how stiff that is. There goes it. Oh well. Really takes 2 people for a 65-foot pole. But gives you an idea. Kill a kid coming home from school. How you doing? Anyways, maybe tomorrow I get Brian's help and you get the idea on how this can work. So this is the 50-foot part. A little too windy too. So let's see if I can do it this way to show you. We'll go ahead. Someone's gonna buy a used pole. I'll stick it in here. Okay. All right. See? I already had this out earlier. So you got to remember, this is your extension. So that just comes out. So we want to show you how it works. The only problem about sanding the poles, they do take a beating, but they last longer. So that's the new 15-foot extension. Nothing like it in the world. Here we'll go 4.6, 5, a bit more than 5, 6, and this is where the C4 goes. See, the C4 is designed to go right in here. Whoa, too windy out today. C4 is designed to go into here, and that makes you a second pole on number 5. And so you got 2 for 1 pole. Here's your 1, 2, 3, 4, 2-pound residential 21 feet, or if you want, and then you stick this in here. So there's nothing like this C4, and you could use a C4 for ground level, which is really cool. So you're basically getting, with every simple, you're basically getting a second ground pole. I made these sections longer so they would get you up higher. And you can see look how stiff that is. That's fantastic. And I already compared it to the other pole earlier. So this is the standard pole that everybody else has. It's a 5.5 1.3 wall UD 3K. I think this has some high modular in the top sections, but just to show you how much better the design is. Okay, there we go. Did this earlier on Periscope, but I don't think it came out as good. So I'm using my fancy $80 sunglasses recorders. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Let's get this out in comparison. Maybe I can catch it on the neighbor's truck there. There we go. And these are, I think, 4.5 each section. So let's get it down here. And you can see the difference in them. Not much. But you got to remember, we're also higher. So this pole is what you call almost 6 feet longer. So in order to do a true measurement, I would have to lower this section down. Take the weight off. Alright. And then you see the difference in the stiffness. If I would have to get it even, and that would be a better comparison, because these sections are longer. So we'll get this down a little bit more. Okay, now the ends are even. And well, they're not even, but you can see how the new pole is going up higher. Gotta do a true comparison, because and that also shows you something when you're doing high rise, where your bend comes in. You know, you notice that to get less of a bend, I always thought you would lower the top sections more and get less of a bend, which sometimes goes back and forth like that. But looking at this situation, with this being 8 and 7, so this is number 6, maybe you can control the bend in number 6 and 5 and then add an extra extension, because the extensions are thicker and stronger. So lowering the 6, adding this to make it 65, I bet we get a pretty stiff pole. Dependable pole too. Alright, so I'm gonna lower these.